G'day, welcome to the channel. Rod here for the Pedal Picassos. I have here today the PastFx TD-Y sitting next to the PastFx TDX, of which it is a clone. And the PastFx pedals are now obsolete, no longer being made, and PastFx have resurrected a number of these designs, which themselves are takes on classics. This one being no different in the series. In the Spectrum series, the Spectrum collection by PastFx, the TDY recreates the tube Chandler overdrive used by Dave Gilmour, amongst others. So this is continuing on that Spectrum collection of Dave Gilmour sort of tone quest. It's a really useful drive, and I'm pairing them side by side and trying to see where the differences are and where the nuances are. They're both incredible pedals. This is the TDY, the PastFx one. Stratocaster into the Fender Blues Deluxe with an SM57 on it, straight into the door, no post-processing, no EQ or anything like that. This is how it's sounding flat. And here's the TDX PastFx engaged. Now you can go from very little gain and clean boost and just use the EQ to shape, because it does have a inherent sound to the EQ. So dry, very little gain, and I'll crank the level up for a that's it out, that's it in. Sweep with the EQs a bit, set them flat, and you can hear flat. There's about unity, but there is some warmth in the bottom end there straight away. I'll bring up the highs just so you can hear the characteristic sound of that EQ. Now that's it maxed out, those tops. So it's not harsh or brittle. If we wind the gain in, we'll see how that's affected. Yeah, there we go. Instantly you've got oodles. Yeah, that technical term again. Heaps of gain just by coming up to less than one notch. So bring this flat, bring up the gain a bit more. And let's see how much gain is on tap. So it's heaps of sort of fuzzy gain. It's soft clipping. So you can go from really clean with some EQ to a really nice overdrive. Let's have a look at the PastFx variant and see what we can do with that. I'll bring the gain down again just so you can see how it'll clean up. There we go, you can hear that bottom end warmth. And I've got some wound in, so I'll set it flat. It's round about unity, maybe a slight boost in level, but it's got a warm, it's just got something smooth about it. It's again with some slight gain in there. Bit of top and bottom end boost. See how much gain we've got in this beast as well. Plenty of gain there on tap. I mean, to get bridge pickup nasty. It never gets really aggressive or gnarly. It's very controllable from your guitar. If anything, the PastFx version has got a little bit more gain, a little bit more level on tap. Also inside the PastFx is a variable clipping switch, so you can select between symmetrical and asymmetrical diode clipping and choose the one that best suits your ear. I've got no idea what this one's selected to. I've not opened it up. It is a prototype from PastFx that I've had for a little while, thanks to the guys at PastFx. It is a really nice pedal on its own, and this is the first time I've been able to put it side by side with the pedal that it was cloned off. And yeah, if anything, it's got more level and more boost, just based on the where you have the knobs. I'll crank them both just in a second just to see what the difference is. I can dial in the same tones with the PastFx TDY as coming out of the TDX, so I'm not worried that there's any major variance in the sonic signature. They're so close, it's not funny. As I said, maybe the TDY has got a bit more overall output level. And I'm just really imploding on the front end of the door there. And I haven't got that to max yet. Same deal here. Plenty of headroom. So I reckon they're very closely matched on output without putting them on a scope. One thing I have noticed about both of them is that with the drive levels not too far up, let's say before 3 o'clock, you still get some of your clean tone that seems to cut through. And some of the nicest pedals I've played for overdrive wise have that characteristic where there still seems to be some clean tone in there, and then the affected voice. And you can tell that when you play a chord. This is no different. Certainly have that characteristic to it. Really good fun thing to do is across the stack. But that'd be just getting crazy, wouldn't it? Hey, tell us if you've got any Buffalo effects. Please hit subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. Hit us up with some comments. Let us know if you've tried out any of the PastFx Spectrum collection. They're really great pedals. There's no doubt about it. Look, I've got a lot of pedals, and these are just built like tanks. All the components are first class. Chassis and body and switches, pots, internals are all first class. And once again, the TDY gives you the option of dimming the LED if it's too bright for you. So that's just a huge plus feature. It should be available on every pedal. Thanks very much. Let us know how you pedal, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.